It's Gruggs here at Legion Tactical Cutlery. This is round 2. First time around, things just weren't going right, so I just walked away from it. Now I'm back with a better setting. Hopefully I'll have a little bit more luck, and we should be good to go. So welcome everyone. There's one person already on. How you doing? Glad that you are here. I got a couple of awesome Eafengrows. This one right here I bought. This one here I asked Eafengrow to do a collaboration with. This is the EF129. This is the EF131. Just a couple of badass looking blades on the surface right now, man. But, you know, eventually I will be going out to test both these knives. I'm getting ahead of myself. Before we get started, what are you guys carrying? What's in your pocket? Today I am carrying the SRM, okay, long clip point blade. I have to do a review on this. This one is going to be next for sure, but let me know what you guys and gals are carrying. So just once again, I did this earlier in the day, and just things weren't going right. I was having technical difficulties. Started the Legion Live, and the live feed just cut right out. I was like, damn, that's just brutal. And just too many things started happening, and I was just like, you know, hey, how you doing, John? I was just like, you know, quit while you're ahead, man. You know, when things start going bad, just walk away. And I wasn't getting, I wasn't having any luck trying to get things to work. So I packed it all up, and now the good news is I'm doing it right now. Okay, so good, John. Good. I'm glad you're doing good. Thank you very much for coming, man. So let's check out these knives, man. So this right here is a Tanto, okay, and I'm going to go over some specs, and then this is the drop point. We'll go over some specs for both. Like I had mentioned, I purchased this one. I didn't want to wait, you know, because this looks so cool. I purchased it. So this is the Eafengrow EF129. It has, this particular model has black scales. It does come with green scales. This model right here is the EF131, or the Eafengrow EF131. And it comes with 3 different types of scales: green, black, and natural. Okay, and they're G10. They're not Micarta, they're G10. So I thought they were Micarta, but they're G10. Hopefully I got that right. Okay, so what I'll do for now is I will take this off to the side, and we will just dedicate this one for now. All right, let's go over the specs of this particular model. All right, so this is, again, the EF129, black handle, DC53 steel. It is overall length of 10.7 inches. Blade length is 5.7 inch. Handle length is 5 inch. Blade width is 3.5 centimeters. Blade thickness is 5.8 millimeters. Handle thickness is 1.8 centimeters, and the net weight is 12 ounces. DC53 steel, and according to these guys, it is an HRC of 60 to 62 in a black stonewash finish. All right. Oh, yep. Ergonomic G10 handles. This particular model is black. They do come with a green version. All right, cool. That's enough on the specs for this one. Let me show you guys some serious badassery. Check this out, okay? I want you guys to see how thick this is, okay? Look at that tip right there. Look at that penetrating tip, all right? It's got some nice lines, but check this out. Look at that. Look how thick that is, man. That is seriously thick, and I try to get that in a short, but look at that. That's a freaking tank. So, you know, they have it tapered off over here in a swedge, and then it just goes to this very, 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 very thick, thick point. Let me get up real nice and close without going out of focus. That's a tank. That's serious. That's some mother of all Tantos. Yeah. Thank you, One Sky. That was funny. Well, okay, so now look as I turn it. Look at the geometry of the blade. That's insane. That is just insane. Let me turn this around. Look at that. Look at that thing. Okay. So let's go over the blade. The blade is beautiful. You know, I think they did a good job. The only thing I don't like, I don't know if you guys will agree with me or not, but it is a pretty thick, and it's tool steel. It is 30 thick steel. I'm not sure why they put that hole there. In my opinion, I think this presents a possible weak spot, but maybe you wouldn't use this outdoors. Maybe this would be more in a tactical environment, military environment, you know, utility type environment. But I digress. Let me keep going. Okay, beautiful full tang. You can see the G10 scales, how well done they are. Okay, you have the full tang, just beautifully done. All right, it does have a bit of a point here of the protruding tang that if you needed to, you know, do some tapping, you could. The scales are removable. I think I did. I must have done that, but it's not a big deal. Um, just really nice, man. Light jimping. It's not aggressive jimping, you know, but it does give you a nice firm grip, and I'm just pushing on it right now. You know, the choil is not enough to put your finger around it, but I guess if you had gloves, you know, you could choke up a little bit by this little guard over here, and you know, do some close work. But I would recommend gloves. You definitely like the Tanto style blade. So do I, man. So do I. So, oh man, that scratch is kind of bugging me a little bit. That's a bummer. But anyway, look how thick that is, man. That's a thick piece of steel right there. DC53 tool steel. You like a taper on your handles? Okay, cool, man. The scales are removable, although it's not like a traditional type of thing to remove it. I'm not sure what these are and how to remove this, but you know, I'm definitely going to take this outdoors and give it a go. And let's see. I want you to see look at that, how thick the geometry on that on that blade is. Look at that tip. Let me see if I can get a good close up on this for you guys. God, the lighting sucks here, man. Oh, look at that. Yeah, the choil is kind of small, but like I said, if you have some gloves, you know, you could just put your pointer finger above the guard, which doesn't protrude too much, and you could definitely do some close-up work. It's a little painful, but at least you won't cut yourself, you know, being one of these damn things. But yeah, man, I mean, look at that. That's a serious piece of steel. And, you know, it did come very, very sharp out of the box. Let me get some real thin paper and I will show you guys and gals. Oh, sorry, I should have had this all ready for you, but okay, check it out. That's insane. Pretty cool. Yeah, that hole is kind of weird, man. You know, and again, I see it as a possible weak point, you know, if you're going to do some serious batoning, but it's so damn thick, man. I wonder, you know, I really wonder if it's a problem or not, you know? Oh, who knows? Who knows? You know, I'll test it out though, man. But I mean, look at how thick that is. That's insane. Look at that. Look at that. I'm just trying to give you guys some good angles over here. That is just crazy. That is just crazy. So the fit and finish is very nice on this knife. Although I have to admit to everybody, sorry about that, I think I just hit the mic. I have to admit to everybody, if you look at the grind lines over here, you see how nice that is, nice and sleek. Hey, Stacy, how you doing? Now look at the other side. It's a little bit wider. So they missed the mark on this one. Okay, and I did pay for this one. Okay, there's the logo EF129 DC53. This is a tool steel, but they missed the mark on making this perfect. But for 40, this is 49 bucks, man. Some people um, may feel that for $49 they should get something a little bit better. I might have to agree with you, but then again, for $49, you know, I don't know. I don't know what to think, with these grind lines. I probably should get an exchange, but I don't know. I'm not, let me know what you guys think, man. Who did somebody say that you don't think batoning is going to cause a problem with this hole over here? Let me know. Or was it going to be a problem? The comment passed by so fast, I didn't see it. So strong looking blade, sleek and sexy. Yes, David. Yes. Yeah, it's pretty nice, man. Well, listen, for 50 bucks, you can't go wrong. All right. Now, for $50, you also get this very nice Kydex sheath. Okay. So that's really nice. This is a not a taco style, but a pancake style. All right. You can see they got a little drainage hole over here. They've got the oval holes over here that you could lash this to maybe your pant leg or your backpack. All right. They also have some rivet holes that you could wrap paracord, some extra paracord on here. This does come with a tech lock. I don't know. It's very popular out of China, I guess, that they use tech locks over there. But me personally, I'd rather see a little Kydex piece, and then wrapped around it is a loophole of nylon or Cordura. You know what I mean? I can't imagine it being that much more than this to do that, and I would rather have that or add it as an extra option, in the package. And I would be happy to pay 5, 10 more bucks. I mean, I can't believe that China, it would cost that much for the Chinese to make, um, something extra. You would exchange? Yeah, I don't know. I might do that. I might do that. So I might order an exchange and then just swap it out. Yeah, you're not a fan of the tech locks. They're not bad. They're not bad. At least they, seems to be okay. I've put I've put this on my belt. It rides a little on the high side. You can change it to a scout or you know vertical horizontal carry. Uh, at least they give you something. But again, I would rather have a loop over here. Yeah, I prefer danglers too, once guy, no doubt. Okay, let me pop the knife in. The knife goes in. No rattle. I'm shaking it. It's not coming out. Hey, Greg, how you doing? So it's not bad. It's not a bad sheath. It's a good looking sheath. There's the drainage hole, but there's, it's a pancake style sheath, not a taco sheath. So very nice, very nice. Just let me show you guys one more time. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that geometry right there. That just freaks me out. I can go through it like a can right now with this. Look at that. That is one thick piece, man. But yeah, you know, I think it's pretty cool. I love the design. I mean, it feels really good in the hand, guys and gals. Really, really good in the hand. You know, doing a reverse grip over here. You love Tanto, Stacy? Again, reverse grip, reverse grip. There's no, I don't feel any hot spots. The little guard over here does not really dig into anything. I mean, you can get some real good penetration depending on how you hold the knife. So, like I said, I wouldn't consider this. You like the tip on the Tanto, SD Mountain Man? Yeah, me too. I think it's badass. I wouldn't consider this a bushcraft knife at all. Not really a hunting knife. Um, this is more of like self-defense. Somebody in the military might want to carry this. You know what I mean? Maybe for some utility, fighting knife. I don't know who out there is a fighting. Who knows martial arts with the knife, but I think this might be good for that. I'm going to take it out into the woods because obviously I can't kill anybody. Tactical defense more than anything. Yes, John. Yeah, I agree. Defense survival-ish. Yes, SD Mountain Man. Thank you. Yes, you guys are all correct. So I guess if you're a soldier, I don't know, and you're out there and you're in the woods, you've got something that will work in the woods, but it won't be your primary, use in the woods. But I still think it's freaking cool. They tilt forward in the waistband too much. Oh, okay. In your opinion. Okay, cool, man. But that is sick. I'm trying to make sure I get this into focus with you guys. Yes, David, you're right. I love this. But this particular Tanto, I mean, jeez, look at that. Let me see if I can give you guys a really good angle. That's insane. I think that is sick. It is so thick, and it's pretty sharp too. I mean, it's not. It bites the nail. That's for sure. You can see the little nail material coming off. Spine. The spine is round. It feels rounded off. It's not, grabbing or digging into my nail. But I bet you this will still spark a ferro rod. So I don't know. Maybe if you're a soldier, you need to, light up some explosives and something happened to the cordage or something. I don't know. Maybe you could light it up one way or another. Just a thought. But I still think that this is a pretty badass blade. I think it comes with a great taco sheath. Now, the other thing that I noticed with the taco sheath, I'm sorry, the pancake sheath, it doesn't have a nice thumb ramp, So let me just pop this back in and show you guys. Like the Comweros that I've shown you, it doesn't have that nice, like roundish thumb ramp. It just has this little flat area over here. So you have to, it's better than nothing, but I kind of always like that thumb ramp type deal that they have over here. But still, all in all, for $49.99 on Amazon, this is pretty awesome, especially for people, on a budget who want something really nice. And I got to tell you guys and gals, this is really nice, this knife. I mean, the fit and finish, except for these grind lines, but the fit and finish is pretty nice. It's not sloppily done or anything like that. I think I did this, guys and gals, like that little scratch, but it's not that big of a deal. Again, it's got that little pommel crusher over here. I mean, this is in my opinion combat, man. This is a totally fighting / combat knife, man, in my opinion. All right, let's move on to the next one. So this model is the EF129. Check it out on Amazon. They also have it with green handles. Supposedly ships within 1 to 2 weeks, the green handle model. But this particular model is in stock on Amazon if anybody is interested. No, it's not a traditional Japanese Tanto. It's Americanized. Yeah, absolutely. It's Americanized. This is Americanized Tanto, But still, pretty cool. Pretty cool. So I'm going to put this down here, and I'm going to show you the EF131. Now this is a badass blade. Let me get the specs for this. Let me rattle off the specs for you guys. And then I will do some close-ups and show you how cool this blade is. Now, this blade does come in 3 different flavors: green handle, natural canvas handle, and a black handle. And it's another winner in my book. Hold on a second, troops. I'm looking for this thing. There we go. Now, surprisingly, this knife is extremely light. Okay, I thought this was going to be heavy, and it's actually lighter than the Tanto, believe it or not. Yeah, I'm gonna do some close-ups real soon. Let me just rattle off the specs and get that out of the way for everybody. Again, DC53 steel. We are looking at overall length of 10.4 inch with a blade length of 5.7 inch. Handle length is 4.7 inch. Blade width is 3.6 centimeters. Blade thickness is 7 millimeters. Handle thickness 2 centimeters, and a net weight of 9.8 ounces. Again, DC53 steel. This one is done in a satin, and the HRC is 60 to 62. Okay, and well, this one is saying this particular model has micarta handles. I thought they were G10, so I was wrong. So they're saying that this is micarta handles, but it's so difficult to trust anything that Amazon says. Hopefully they got it right, but you know, I've been wrong so many times. Yes, 7 millimeter, man. That's what it says in the that's what it says in the documentation on Amazon. So you could take a look for yourselves, and I'll put all this stuff in the comments section and in the description section for you guys and gals to take a look. And I'll make sure I put a link to Amazon. I think I already did in some of the shorts and stuff like that. But all right, now that I rattled off the specs, let's take a look at this blade. I want you to look at the geometry, man. Look at that. Look at that awesome edge over there. Okay, okay. You have a little swedge over here, but check this out. Look at that. Okay, look at that. So it's nice and thick over here. That's 90 degrees because it's definitely scratching the nail. It's very sharp over here. So that's definitely 9 degrees. But then it tapers in and then it gets real wide. All right. And they did the same thing over here with the swedge. You know, it tapers in. And then I guess they reinforced the tip over here. Because look at that. Look at that tip, man. I think it's phenomenal. I think this whole design right here is insanely phenomenal. I'm trying to get the light to reflect so you could see the lines, the grind lines, okay? You see those little marks? They almost look like camo. That's from the plastic that they put over it. I haven't been able to get that off. I'm not sure why, but it's not a big deal. There's a little Eafengrow logo. You have a slight sharpening tool and a slight guard. All right, it is a mid-high saber grind. Okay, like jimping again, very comfortable, not aggressive, you know. And check out the handle, guys and gals. Look at that. Look at that beautiful handle. So again, they're saying that this is micarta, not G10, but that's insane. Look how nice that looks, man. Everything is nice, even, and flush. All right, maybe just a little bit dirty. I didn't clean it. Okay, over here, nice, even, and flush. It's got a little, you know, skull crusher or pommel crusher over here. You want to break a window, lanyard hole. You know, it's got these, I don't know why they put these blue anodized screws in here or whatever, but I like it. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm sure that looks better with the black handles or the, well, probably the black handles is the best look in my opinion. Yeah, nice stout blade, man. And take a close look at that. Everything is nice and flush, even, you know, beautifully done. This particular model looks like all the grind line seems to be pretty decent, very even, you know. You could take a look at the edge, secondary edge right there. Okay, it looks pretty even. So they did a good job with this one. They did a really good job with this one. Again, holding it is very, very comfortable. Slight angle to, you know, to the hand. And I guess if you're moving it or God forbid fighting, you know, it fits really nice, and you could definitely, you know, have a nice angle in here. Feel very comfortable in the handle. Just very, very cool, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very cool. And I mean, look at that. Look at that. Give you the best type of example of the grind lines and stuff. That's insane. That is just really cool. Look at how well that's done. All right. I don't want to get out of focus. Come on now. There we go. So really nice. And again, the handle comes in 3 different colors. You have the natural micarta, natural tan micarta, then you have the green, and then you have the black. So you guys have, and gals have 3 options. And extremely light, man. I really was expecting a heavy, heavy blade, like one of the Eafengrows that I've tested out. But this one is light. It's very nimble in the hand, you know. It's not even very front heavy, so I'm kind of curious how the chopping is going to do. But I got to put a, you know, I got to put a lanyard on here, and eventually I will test it. I do have a plan A to test I thought I was going to go this Saturday, but it might be Sunday instead. Yeah, you like the brown canvas handle 6 Emperor? Maybe I'll get all 3. I don't know. They're so cheap. So, but this one, I have to disclose that I did ask Eafengrow to send this to me as a collaboration. So I have to do a video on this. But I'm going to put it to the test, man, especially with this tip, And I'm going to do smart testing with the tip. I'm not going to do anything stupid. I want to do something that is functional for tip testing. That's something that you guys and gals would use out in the real world. So I definitely want to show you guys that. Now let's take a quick look at the sheath again. Very nicely done Kydex sheath. Yeah, it comes with a tack lock, I know, but still, a wonderful, Kydex sheath. It does not have that thumb ramp over there. Okay. It snaps in real nice. It looks real good. Hello, Dead Man. How you doing, man? Welcome. Hey, Stefan. How you doing? So it's a taco style sheath. It does have, a few rivets so you could wrap up some paracord. Tech lock, same deal, horizontal, vertical type tech lock. Hey, Stefan. How you doing, buddy? And again, I would rather have, a piece of Kydex that comes out to here, and then there's a nylon loop for a dangler type carry. I would rather have that, than, and they could have put some of the oval holes over here. So, in all, though, for this again, this is also $49.99. This is $50 for this package. You can't go wrong. Let me just show you the box. Let me just show you the box that these come with. Again, this is just for collectors. I don't care about the box. In fact, I just pulled this out of the garbage can. But just in case you guys want to see, let me get this out of the way. It's just a simple box. There's no name on it or anything like that. Maybe just a small label. You know what I mean? No big deal. But to some collectors, once they get it, they like to enjoy watching it, looking at it, cleaning it up, and then they put it back in a box and they tuck it away. Okay, take care, John. Thank you for stopping by. Take care, man. And you have a box that you could put away. So that's it for the box, man. I mean, it's no big deal, but I definitely want to show you guys. Okay, so let me take both of these knives out. That's a thick blade with a brutal tip for only $49. Yeah, man. I think they're both great for $49. I mean, how can you go wrong? Hey, Frank, how you doing, buddy? How can you go wrong, man? Seriously, how can you go wrong? These are budget blades. Let's make no mistake. These are budget blades, but I did test out another Eafengrow. Let me see the name of that Eafengrow that I tested out. 1 second. I tested out the EF128, and the fit and finish on that was amazing. And I think I did say that the handle was a little bit too round, but when I took it out and used it out for testing and in the field, man, it was phenomenal. And that knife I think that knife is also $50. That Eafengrow EF128. So aside from testing, I know that the EF128, it's stellar. It's banger. So that's a great knife, man. Let me see how much that EF1 it is. Okay, so the EF128 is $10 more than these, $59.99. And if you look at that video that I did for the EF128, man, I beat the living daylights out of that thing. It worked well, and a couple of subscribers, Legionnaires, purchased it, and they love it. So this one is very light. This one is surprisingly light. I really thought it was going to be hefty like the EF128, right? You're not breaking the tip on the top knife. I don't care what you do to it. Yeah, well, probably Joe X could break that. Joe X will probably break the tip. But I'm going to do, again, I'm going to try and do some smart tip testing, some real world tip testing for both of these knives. You know what I mean? So that I like the most. No, none of these are hollow grind. Both of these are flat grind. This one is a high saber. Well, I guess, yeah, it's high saber flat. And that one is a, I guess, mid saber flat. But no hollow grind on these. Small choil, but still a sharpening choil nonetheless. They both have guards, and if you have a glove, you could choke up right by the guard and get a little bit closer work. Because that's what I plan. Whoops, that's what I plan on doing once I get the gloves on. Especially after what happened to my finger, I'm wearing gloves. So, and then I can definitely, do some choking up over here without cutting myself. Now, let me get another piece of paper. Hold on a second. Let me get another piece of paper. I want to show you the sharpness of the top blade. Give me 1 second. So, I mean, these things out of the box, man, are insane sharp. It's pretty nice. Now, DC53, in my experience, I can sharpen it without a problem. I have other DC53 knives, and they stay sharp. I was reading at one point that DC53 loses its edge retention quickly. Well, with the testing that I had done with the EF128, the edge was pretty good until the end of the video, and I was there. I was outside for like 2 or 3 hours, and again, me personally, I'm always carrying some form of a sharpening system with me. Whether it's a small one or what kind of steel, Stefan? This is DC53 tool steel. So you could look that up. DC53 tool steel. That's what they use. And I think it's specific to the Chinese. I'm not sure 100%. My steel app is on my phone that I'm recording on right now. So I have to get the steel app on my other phone because I got 2 of these phones. One is completely dead just for filming. But look it up, man. Look it up, guys and gals. DC53 tool steel. And again, you could look at my EF128 review, and you'll see that I put it through its paces, and it did a good job keeping its edge. It's keeping its edge. So, um, and that's it, guys and gals. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. That this knife, if you guys get this knife, be prepared to be amazed how sharp that is. I mean, like we're talking like LT right sharp over here, that you could do some real nice scraping. And I can't wait to test that out. So hopefully I can do some Legion lives out there. The thickness is awesome. Yeah, on both, man. Look at that. I don't know if you were here from the beginning, Stefan, but let me do a little comparison for you guys. Look how look how thick that shit is, man. That's insane. That is insane. That is really, really, really cool. I got to tell you, man, these 2 knives from Eafengrow. Well, there's quite a few knives from Eafengrow that I've gotten so far that are just like phenomenal, man. And I love the way they look. I love the way they seem to handle pretty good out in the field. Now I just got to test these 2, but it'll be a little while before I test these 2 because I am doing the Plan A next. So I think I'm going into the area, the Legion Outpost, this Sunday. And this Sunday, the Plan A, the Condor Plan A, will be tested. That's a great knife too, man. Jesus, that's like right underneath my Work Tough Gear Puzon buoy. You don't like knives with very thin spine, to be honest. Oh yeah, man, I know. I kind of like the thick stuff. Look, the knives with the thin spines, they serve their purpose. You know what I mean? For some people, not everybody wants these thick honking type knives. But I'm just happy I had the opportunity to show you guys these 2 knives, and expect real world use reviews real soon. Can you take the scales off so we can see what's underneath? Eafengrow sometimes have cutouts in the handle. I don't have any tools with me. I'm not at my place right now. I really don't have any tools. Plus, if you take a look at this one, man, I wouldn't even know what tool to use, like a screwdriver maybe, to even take this off. But I don't have any tools over here. I'm at somebody else's apartment right now, so I don't have any tools here to take anything off. Whoops. Oh, let me fix this a little bit so it doesn't stop sliding. Yeah, and I don't have any tools to take this off either. But I think this knife, I think this knife right here is definitely skeletonized because it feels so light, you know. It feels well balanced, but a little front heavy. But this rear um, handle, it just feels so light, and it just feels so nimble in the hand. It's pretty cool. So again, I apologize. I do not have any tools to take the scales off, but maybe next time I'll make sure I bring some tools in case somebody's ever wondering. But that's it, troops. Unless you guys got any other questions, man. I don't. Hey, Gonzo, how you doing? Wow, we got a lot of people on today, man. This is awesome. Thank you very much, all you guys and gals, for showing up. You too, man. You have a great day too, man. I hope you had a really good day. I hope everybody had a good day. Again, like I said, I tried to show this in the sunlight earlier today. I really wanted to show you guys all this stuff in the sunlight, but just things didn't happen. Just things were not working out. No matter how hard I tried, things were not working out. And I just, instead of getting upset and mad and throwing shit around, I just packed everything up and says, I'll just do this at another time, which I did. And I'm glad I did. I kind of wish it was outside, but what are you going to do? All right, troops. Unless there's any other questions, you guys have family and lives to get back to. I appreciate all of those that came on. I really do, man. You guys are really, really great. Yeah. My phone overheats too, Frank. And it was hot today, man. It was hot. I even had like a white cover over the phone to try and keep the phone cool because I was recording, many times, and I'm thinking that everything's being recorded. So I go around to check the footage, and it's like your phone overheated and the phone is shut off. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh man, how many times that has happened to me, Frank? I'm sure I'm sure a lot of content creators know, man. But yeah, okay. Thanks very much, everybody. Let me bring awareness to everybody. Hashtag 22 a day, hashtag 22 a day. No more. There are veterans and active military that once they get out of the service, they do face a lot of challenges. And unfortunately, some of these challenges is suicide. So in the comments section and in the description section, I will make sure that I leave phone numbers, websites, or link to websites that you guys and gals can go to. Also, a heartfelt message from a Legionnaire named Martin Miller. He was a Vietnam veteran from 66 to 69. He has a heartfelt message. Please seek the help that you guys and gals have earned and deserved. All right, troops. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. You guys are great. Thank you so much for showing up today and, being very patient about earlier snafu. All right, troops, at the ready. Hold the line. Take care.